Well, we're on the way to the Texas Scottish Festival for the second day. This is the third leg, the big leg, of our 2009 tour. From here, we're going to Minnesota. Now, we're going to be away from our house in the Austin area for at least to the end of July and very likely to the end of October. So we may be gone for 5 months. As many of you know, probably most of you know, there's a huge mortgage crisis going on in this very depressed economy. And a lot of people have been hit by this mortgage crisis. A lot of people have lost their houses or they're going into foreclosure. It's a total freaking crime, man. That these mortgage companies don't work with you before you get to, the point where you can't pay your mortgage anymore. Our mortgage has increased $300 in the last year. $300 a month. That's a car payment. That's too much. It's ridiculous. And I've tried to work with them. I've called them and called them and called them. They won't do anything. They just keep saying, we can't do anything as long as you're paying your bill. We were like dipping into savings and we were doing all these things to try and just pay this outrageous bill. It was $1,300 a month. And do you know how much of that was going to the principal? $45, man. The other $1,250 was going to whomever. So we have a really, really bad loan. We have a really, really bad loan because we're self-employed. So, we have to go stated income. Well, guess what? There's no stated income loans anymore. Couldn't refinance because of the mortgage crisis. They won't work with us. They won't look. And they're lowering interest rates. A lot of people are getting like these fixed 5% interest rates. We have a 12% interest rate. Really? I mean, really. It's insane. It's a crime. Highway freaking robbery, man. We have no other choice. We're not going to pay. That's it. We're just going to stop paying. That's what we're doing. Because that's what the mortgage company told us to do. Can you believe that? They said they will not work with us while we are paying our bills. Because why will they? They're getting their money. Even if it's breaking us, even if it's draining our savings, they're getting their money. So we've come to the part where we're just not going to pay. We're not going to pay. We're going to force them into negotiations. We've talked with realtors. We've talked to mortgage brokers. We've talked to the frickin' mortgage company. And they all say the same thing. As long as we're paying, they're not going to do anything. Which is ridiculous. So now I've got to not pay my mortgage for a couple of months. And risk hurting the credit that I have worked so very hard to improve. Just to get a decent interest rate. It's freaking insane. So here it is. I'm not paying. It's June. I'm not paying. In July, I'm not paying. They better negotiate, and we better get a 5% interest rate fixed for 5 years, because that's what other people are getting when they're doing the same thing. We're betting on that they don't want another foreclosure, because it takes a while to go into foreclosure, and we, don't want to go into foreclosure. But this is ridiculous. What is going on in this freaking economy?
Because business isn't being done by people anymore. It's being done by corporations. So common sense is no longer valid.
Good point. So there it is. Risking the house. We're not going to be living in it for 5 months anyway, or up to 5 months, because we'll be in the Geekalicious Gypsy Caravan on the road. Follow us on the road. And stay tuned, because I'm working on a video. Bellatrix Lestrange sings Madonna. Stay tuned. Coming very soon. That's right.